Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. I'm back in another video. Well, this time around we're going to be having a shave with a vintage post-war Gillette Tech. Isn't that beautiful? I bought this from a Badger and Blade member, I believe his name was Dan, and you can see how the handle has it's a little more ornate than most Techs. And this razor head is post-war, gives a nice mild shave, yet efficient shave. And not only did he include this razor with the post-war, post-World War II razor head, he also included a razor head that was pre-war. Now, the difference between the pre-war and the post-war is, I'll show you right now, this is the pre-war razor head, this is the post-war razor head. Now here I'll show you the pre-war razor head has these slots here that are more triangular in shape, whereas the post-war razor heads are more just rectangular. See that? So that's the big difference. The pre-war razor head is a little more aggressive than the post-war. So we're going to go ahead and use this pre-war razor head down the road sometime. But this shave is going to definitely be the post-war Gillette Tech. It's mild yet efficient. A lot of guys love these razors, as do I. And looking forward to shaving with it today. He also threw in this vintage Gillette case. And it's not really in the best of shape, but does the job. Happy to have it. So my thanks to him. We're going to be using Persona blade with this shave. Really nice, the Persona blue blades. Sharp, efficient. Very sharp, efficient. I tend to regard them to be a little bit on the mild side. I like them a lot. Your mileage may vary, obviously. We're also going to be using Art of Shaving products. I haven't used these products in a long time. These were some of the first products that I obtained when I came back to traditional wet shaving. A lot of folks regard them as being a little bit on the high end, but they are really good, high quality products. We're going to kick it off with their pre-shave oil. This is their sandalwood pre-shave oil. This is a little bit on the thicker side regarding pre-shave oils, but it is very, very good. It has a nice sandalwood scent and will give you a good pre-shave experience, moisten up the beard, soften things up to get a nice close shave. I'm going to follow that up with their sandalwood shaving soap. I bought this, their original soap, in this bowl. Very nice, lasted a good long year, and that soap is vegetable based. This soap is their older formula. I bought new old stock on eBay. Check out my videos, you'll see that I did a video on that. This is tallow based. I prefer the tallow based sandalwood soap that Art of Shaving used to produce. Their vegetable based soap is very, very good. I just like the tallow soap and I got a deal on it. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to put some hot water in there to let it soften up a little bit. Hot water. There we go, just a little bit there. I'm also going to finish up my shave with an alum bar, the Art of Shaving alum bar. These are really, really nice. This one's unscented, and this is what it looks like right here. This is a solid alum stone. Again, it's a bit on the pricey side, but it's a natural antiseptic and astringent. It will heal all those microabrasions. This is something that I've gone back to using at the end of my shave, my post-shave routine. Really like it a lot. I suggest you invest in a good alum bar. It really does pay big dividends. We're also going to finish it off after that with the Art of Shaving Sandalwood aftershave balm moisturizer right here. I'm getting low on this, so I hope to get enough out of this shave, out of this bottle for this shave, that is. So really, really good stuff. And I'm going to be using the Art of Shaving Pure Badger brush that I have right here. One of the first shaving brushes that I purchased, again, Art of Shaving, they had a local storefront in a mall that I sometimes frequent, and very, very helpful sales representatives there who will show you all the different products and explain everything to you. Really, great products. Again, people think that they might be a little bit pricey, but really with the help and the information that you get from them, it's worth the price of buying the product if you have someone who is really informed and can help you make an informed purchase decision. And so when I came back to wet shaving, this is one of the first places I went to because they were local, they had a nice storefront, and they really had some helpful salespeople that were really very well informed. So check them out. If you have a local Art of Shaving store, drop in and see them. Again, very, very helpful. I like to use synthetic brushes when I'm using a hard soap, but because this is Art of Shaving products, and this is a very, very nice pure Badger brush, we're going to use this, and it's going to do, it'll perform just fine with their soap. So, I got my soap softening up a little bit here, and I'm going to get a hot towel right here in the water, and I'm going to use this hot towel to moisten my face and soften my beard, and we'll get right to the shave. And then I'm also going to soak my brush after this a little bit. So here we go with my nice warm towel. Get this going here. Now while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and soak my brush. All right, very, very nice. That works. That works very, very well. Okay, my brush is soaking, and while that's soaking, I'm gonna wet the face a little further and get some pre-shave oil in place. Now, the Art of Shaving products come in a variety of scents. This is sandalwood across the board that I really do like a great deal. And their shaving oil is very good. It is on the little thicker side. So you only need maybe, I put them on my fingers here, a couple of drops. That's all you really need, 2-3 drops. And just rub it in your hands and then apply it to your face. And again, it is a little thicker. And I find that having some water on the face helps to spread it out a little bit more. And really work it in. I'm gonna get one more drop here. There we go. Yeah. All right, very, very good. All right, now that that's on there, let's go ahead and load the brush. We're gonna get this hot water off of here. There's my soap, here's my brush, and we're gonna go ahead and load the brush and build a lather. Shouldn't take long at all, just a few swirls, and we should be able to be good to go because this stuff lathers very, very well. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside, rinse my hands, and I'm gonna get a blade, and we're gonna load up my razor. There's my cap and my base plate. Gonna put that there like that. Everything nicely aligns. Isn't that nice? All right, just a little dab of water here, back to my soap, and look how it's lathered up. Just gonna complete lathering that. Look at how much I have here, look at that. I mean, it's, all right, so here we go. Very nice. I mean, it just whips up like nobody's business. I'm going to add a little more water from the sink here. Nice, soft bristles, they have a little bit of a bite to them, and that helps exfoliate the skin and really lift the whisker. So you can paint it on after you're done face lathering. And I mean, look how fast that was. Again, this is the tallow-based Art of Shaving Sandalwood soap. Their vegetable-based soap is very, very good. It really is. But look how much I have there already. I mean, and I found that a puck will last you a good year. It really will. And I know mine lasted more than a year, and I was interspersing with some other soaps and creams. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and heat up our razor and get to our first pass here. All right, that's good and hot. A little swirl brings it up to temperature. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Nice, mild razor. Wow, really nice and mild and very, very efficient. You can see I'm getting these clean swaths. Boy, these vintage Techs, get one. They are wonderful razors. And I'm learning so much more about them. There are British Techs, there are Canadian Techs, obviously Techs that were made in America. Post-war, pre-war, and they all have a different degree of mildness and aggression. Just really a nice razor. If you're new to wet shaving and you're thinking you have sensitive skin and you're looking for a mild razor, this is what you should get. If you know of a young man who's 15 or 16 and needs to start shaving, he's not going to shave every day, but this is a good mild razor to start with. Really nice, really nice. Okay, that's the first pass down. Let's rinse. Appreciate oil really did its job. And the soap really did its job. And the razor really did its job. So we're going to go ahead and have a second pass here. Did a nice job knocking down the beard. Really nice. And as to be expected, you're not going to get it all in the first pass. Plenty of soap to do a second and a third pass with. And if you're a little short, just swirl up a little more. Add a little water, swirl up in a bowl, you'll get plenty of lather. I know that with synthetic brushes, you tend to swirl less between passes. With the Badger Animal brushes, you have to load them a little bit more. But if you got plenty of soap there, what's the big deal? All right, we're going to do a second pass here, east to west, across the grain. All right, that's the second pass down. Let's rinse. Wow, that was really nice. I mean, wow. Okay, I got a couple of spots here and there that need to really maybe knock down a little more, but if I wanted to go to the office, I could go to the office. But you know what? We're going to do a third pass because this is such a mild razor and it's so efficient. I'm just going to load a little more on my brush here, and we're going to do a third pass because it's just so nice. It really is a terrific razor. You're looking for a mild razor, Gillette Tech. Gillette Tech. Okay. Very nice. All right, so this third pass, we're going to go south to north against the grain. Just cleaning up a few of those high spots that I have. That's it. Third pass done. Let's rinse. All right, I'm going to do 2 final rinses here. One warm from the tap, one cold from the tap. This is my warm water rinse. Really nice, really nice. Now I'm going to do my cold water rinse. All right, I got a fresh, clean towel waiting for me right here. Oh. Very nice. Really just took down that whisker. So nice and mild and yet very efficient. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. And speaking of irritation, this is why I've gone back to using an alum bar, because if you suffer from razor burn, razor bumps, this will really help. Now, a lot of guys will use this after that rinse and before they towel off. I prefer to towel off first and then use the alum bar. This is a solid alum stone. It retails for about $20 on Art of Shaving. There are others out there that are less expensive. I'm going to do another video on that and have a discussion on what I've learned regarding alum bars. But the way you use this is you get some cold water and you soak it in cold water. Make sure you don't drop this, because if you do drop it, it will shatter. You don't want it to shatter, and some of the edges will get rather rough. Right now it's nice and smooth, so just run in some cold water here and then run it over your face. It'll also give you some feedback if you may have shaved too close. You'll feel it sting. I'm not feeling any stinging here. I got a nice shave. Now, very nice. Now, some guys will wait a little while and then rinse this off. I choose not to. This is going to close your pores. It's going to tighten your skin up. It acts as an astringent, an antiseptic. It's completely 100% natural. Now, after you use it, let this air dry. You might have to let it air dry all day, but you don't want to put it into a container and close it up. You want to let it air dry, so I'm going to let it air dry right over here like this. Now, we're going to let that just take to the skin a little bit, and we're going to finish it off with some sandalwood aftershave balm from Art of Shaving. This is alcohol-free, and it has a lot of good stuff in there. And as I said, I've had this for quite some time. I'm coming down to the very end of it, and I'm hoping I'm going to get more than 3 pumps out of it, because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's probably the end of it right there. Okay, so that'll have to do. Very nice though. We'll use the residual up here like this. What if I get a little bit more? Yeah, just a little bit more up there. Very good. Great shave. Really nice shave. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Really, really nice. And as I say, these vintage Gillette Tech razors are wonderful. And there are a variety of flavors across the board. There's, again, British Tech, Canadian Tech, American Tech, pre-war, post-war, but they all have the similar configuration in this razor head right here. And they really are, they have a nice striking look. They're very efficient, tend to be on the mild side. Some of the British techs are a little more aggressive than the American techs. Pre-war is a little more aggressive than post-war. Really, it's something to have in your collection, something to try out. Estate sales, yard sales, garage sales, eBay, these are everywhere, and they're and some of them are in really, really nice shape. This one here is just got a great gold brass look to it, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection, to be using it, and it really does give a really, really wonderful shave. Again, Art of Shaving products are really, really very nice. Again, some wet shavers out there tend to think that they are on the high end price-wise, but if you go into the store and you talk to the sales reps, especially if you're a beginner shaver, they can give you a lot of useful information, and their products are really very, very good. Yes, you're going to pay a little more, but their products, I have found, are really high quality. All right, so that's it. That's all I wanted to talk to you about today. Had a great shave again. Thanks so much for tuning in. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this, and I'll see you again real soon.